MSc is special because it brings together people, a community of learners who want to learn together in a way that transforms them and the organisations they work with. It has a long heritage which is absolutely intended to deliver sustainable and high-performing organisations.
First of all, this programme is relevant in organisations today because it equips you to think really rigorously and strategically, which means that you're much better able to ask the important, difficult questions of yourself and your colleagues. Now, that capacity to inquire with confidence, whilst also having the courage of your convictions, is really important if we're to work through the changing times we face. The second aspect is to do with the social process. Our ability to have really good interpersonal skills in terms of how we receive and give feedback is extremely important and is a transferable skill to pretty much any job you end up in, whether it's to do with leadership, business partnering and consulting.
The difference it's made to me is very much about the way I work, the way I operate, the way I inquire, and the way I work with my team. It's very much more now what I can learn from them, what we can share.
It has sharpened my sense of myself, which organisationally, for Brighton and Hove City Council, is given them a different person in terms of a different employee, someone who can contribute an awful lot more and who can stimulate change in a much more humanistic way.
The way I do things is very different. I think I have more credibility at work, so I'm more knowledgeable. I'm more prepared to critique academic literature in my field, and I realise how important that is to my field.
The programme here at Roffey is structured as a 2-year part-time study. There are 5 residential elements, which include speakers both from within our own faculty and the wider network out there. We then have 20 action learning sets spread over the 2 years and various blended and digital offers along the way.
The thing I think I loved most about studying at Roffey Park at the time was the sense that I was able to capitalise on learning that had been developed over around 50 years at the time. I was joining in a process of learning that Roffey Park was doing, rather than being the sort of grateful recipient of somebody else's beneficence.
I think the staff, the faculty at Roffey are amazing from their background, their experience, their willingness to go there with you and help you explore. And I think just the overall environment and the atmosphere that Roffey brings. For anybody who hasn't been to Roffey, I think the moment you walk through the sliding doors in reception, you notice that there is a tangible something about Roffey Park, and I think that sets it apart from other management institutes.
The learning set aspect of the programme is where the primary assessment takes place of the work, and that's a fascinating process for participants because they not only produce their own work and then share that, they're also asked to assess and provide feedback to their peers.
If you want something that's going to offer you the chance to really ask deep questions, not just of your profession but of yourself as a person, and develop yourself as a true instrument in your practice, this is the place to do it, and I can't think of another place I could recommend as highly. My 2 words to sum up the MSc really are very similar. One would be life-changing, and the other would be transformational.
To sum up the MSc, I'd say huge benefit to the participants, huge benefit to the field.
The MSc I would summarise as life-changing.
Challenging, rewarding.
Life-changing.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.